こんにちは、ハリケーンフットボールです。今回の教材はブライトンに関する動画です。ブライトン&ホーブアルビオンは、プレミアリーグ第14節のアウェイのレスター戦で、試合終盤の2失点により、劇的な引き分けで終わりました。下位のチームに弱いのが明らかなブライトンであっても、さすがに勝てる流れであったのは誰もが感じていたと思いますが、残念なことに、劇的な大どんでん返しで、逆転されはしなかったものの、2点を返され引き分けに持ち込まれました。ブライトンファンも怒りなのか呆れなのか諦めなのかわからないような感情になっているようです。今回はおなじみのルーク・リンクス・ブライトンのマッチデーブログ動画から、同点弾を浴びたところから試合後のインタビューまでを切り抜いています。結果論ではあると思いますが、三笘薫も交代させるべきではなかったとも話していますが、実際にどのように話しているのか、チェックしてみましょ
う。This is not good. Oh my goodness. 5 minutes. Oh Lord. Yeah, that's a long time. 85th minute again then. Oh no. Jamie Vardy. Wow. And just like that, you can throw it all away. You can just throw it all away. 3 games in a row, you bottle it. Too complacent. Letting them go. Yeah. Oh man. Alright boys, here we are then, in the King Power. Yeah, it's an interesting one, isn't it? It is an interesting one at the end there. I don't know what Jamie Vardy's doing, unmarked. It should never... How complacent we are though, do you know what I mean? At the end there, just letting it slip like that, being complacent. Charlie, what are your thoughts on it? It's just mental really. It's just like, Champions League? I don't think so, mate.
I don't know. It's hard to really say kind of how I feel about it, to be honest, because it's, you know, we come up 3 hours, pay you good money, and for 80 minutes we've put in such a good shift. You know, it's not easy to come here. You know, we've got a lot of games in quick succession. It's not easy to rotate and come here and play as well as we did for the first 80 minutes. But we score a brilliant second goal and completely switch off. And Eagles completely at fault for the second goal. But why are we even being anywhere near as complacent as we were before that second goal goes in? You know, Jamie Vardy can't be unmarked like that.
No.
It's just frustrating.
Second goal goes in for us, and I'm thinking game over straight away. Even at the 1-0 I felt pretty comfortable, but as soon as Igor came in, you're having another defender with Dunk, Van Hecke, Igor, Lamptey in there as well. That should be solid, that defence, and it was so easy, too easy. If they were great goals, they weren't bad goals. It was great finish by Jamie Vardy, but it's just too open, too easy, and it was like, who's going to go in for the tackle? It was almost like we're too scared, a little bit.
That to me is half the problem. I'm not gonna slate Herzler at all. He's an incredible manager. He's 32. He's doing what he's doing at the moment. He's brilliant, absolutely fantastic. But I don't think you make that change. I don't think you need to bring Igor on. Change the formation and go deeper to make it more defensive and try and block them out. But why bring a player on? It's 2-1. You're in stoppage time. The pressure on the shoulders of Igor coming into a game like that. Just keep Mitoma on and just make it deeper. Try and go defensive with the players you got on the pitch. I don't think it's necessary to bring another defender on, especially when you've already got 3 on the pitch anyway.
Such a shame, because I really want to talk about, you know, I'm going to talk about the positives. Obviously, Tarek Lamptey has come back off of not really having that game time, and what a goal to start us off really and give us that belief. We're always getting this belief though at the start of the game, but it always just dies, doesn't it? It seems to just die as it goes on a little bit. Obviously, the Fulham game, we shot ourselves in the foot straight away, but we're playing good. And again, we at the end of the Fulham game lost, you know, a couple more goals there, and it just ended the game when we thought we were back in it.
I think, to be honest, the big point is we've played last 3 games have been against Southampton, Fulham, and then today obviously Leicester. And Southampton's just a big poor result. You're at home, big chance to pick up some points and whatnot, and we didn't do it. Fulham, yeah, it's a tough one. You're playing a good side, didn't really play well.
We never win at Craven Cottage anyway.
Yeah, you give that a miss, but today again, that's so poor. And you talk a little bit about confidence and trying to see it out. Like, I don't even know how you pick up any confidence from that. There's loads of positives to take, which is what Hers will point out to his players. But I don't even know how you pick yourselves up from that. That's just so disappointing.
Mentality, maybe it just generally comes down to mentality. I think we're going to get kicked out. We'll carry this on with you, Andrew, outside. Charlie, I appreciate you coming on, mate, for the chat. Yeah, see you, Palace. Yeah, hopefully for a good one, mate. Sure. Cheers. Well, Andrew, we're outside now. We got kicked out. I don't know, man. What do you think?
You have 4 opportunities in that first half to literally take this game and take it away from them. Taking those chances, this would have been a totally different game to what we are witnessing.
Yeah, we had loads of chances, didn't we, to be fair to us.
To be honest, you leave ourselves open, you go 2-0 up with 2 brilliant goals by ourselves, and then you leave it open for Leicester to come back into it. They could have walked away from this with moaning and everything else, saying that they've got.
I don't even know moan after that.
They've got a point out of it. Yeah. They've literally taken us apart in the last 10 minutes of this game, and they've got something out of it. And that's credit to them. We've really got to say to ourselves, we've got Palace next week.
Got to be doing better.
And we've got to do better. We've got to take our chances and make sure they actually go in the back of the net and not sky them halfway over the bar.
I found it really difficult at the end to know what to say. I basically had to come home and do the outro here because I was trying to figure out what went wrong. And I don't think there's a specific thing that necessarily went wrong, but I certainly think that we might need to relearn the basics. I mean, Tariq Lamptey scoring the goal like he did there, and Yankuba Minte scoring a insanely solo run, skilled round all the defenders type goal. These are not easy goals that we scored. These are quality goals. So why can we do such a hard thing and score such hard goals, but not do, well, the simple task of keeping it a clean sheet and keeping the lead for 10 minutes. I think we already told ourselves that we won the game at the 80th minute. I don't think it was a good thing that João Pedro came off. I don't think it was a good thing Matoma came off. I thought it was a good thing that Igor came on. It built, well, what we thought was going to be a bit more defence to keep that 2-0. I don't mind going part the bus when it comes to roughly around the 80th minute, because I think, if you're solid enough, which we were the whole game in our defence, I was actually complimenting our defence. I was talking to people around me about how decent actually our defence was today. But the last 80th minute, why did it suddenly go to plot? I mean, apart from Igor thinking he's Lionel Messi, trying to skill around people, losing the ball, and basically making us lose the second goal, I think we definitely can't lie to ourselves that we are going through a bit of a tricky stage at the moment. But it's odd, isn't it? Because in terms of the football, in terms of our style of play, it's quite nice. I mean, majority of the game, we're actually the better team, I think, in the last couple of games. But why can't we keep it consistent? Maybe just a few more mature players might have taken us over the line. And I'm not saying that they weren't going to score at least one goal. I just thought the second goal was stupid, how are we losing 2 goals in 7 minutes? And I understand, after listening, obviously, to the interview after the game with Fabian. It is football. It does happen. But wouldn't you think, right, when you saw these three teams coming up next, that you would win one of them? Especially how we're playing at the moment, and as where we are in the table, you would have thought, right? You would have thought. But anyways, I'm going to let you talk in the comments. I'm going to read your comments. I'm going to see what you guys think. I'm going to see if you agree with me and what I'm saying here. But the next game is big. Alright, the next game is seriously important. Not only is it the rival game, not only is it the Eagles versus the Seagulls, it's a redemption game. I feel like we have to win this game. And I don't want us to see us bottle it against our rivals, because that will hurt. Fair play to the Leicester fans, by the way. I want to give the respect to Leicester. I love the King Power Stadium. I like the fans. You guys are pretty cool. And you guys have something that we don't. That's a Premier League trophy. Yeah? Thank you very much, guys, for watching this video. If you did enjoy, please subscribe. Even if you're a Leicester fan, you're a new Brighton fan watching this channel, you're a fan of any other club, click the subscribe button, all right? Support me on my journey around the country, around this season for my club, Brighton Hove Albion. Please do like the video if you did enjoy as well, because that helps me out massively. And turn that bell notifications on, because once you turn that bell notifications on, you get notified every time I make a new video. So why not, right? You might as well just click it if you're already clicking the subscribe button. And, well, we'll see you for the big one. Crystal Palace. We're ready. I think.
次は解説です。今回は特に、怒りや呆れや諦めといった感情も十分に伝わるような内容や表現だったと思います。必然的にネガティブな表現も多かったと思いますが、今回の解説をチェックしてみましょう。
You can just throw it all away.
スローアウェイは、捨てるや無駄にするという意味で使われる非常に一般的なフレーズで、物理的にゴミや不要なものを捨てる場合に使うほか、比喩的に努力やチャンスを無駄にすることも表し、日常会話やスポーツの実況、ニュース解説など、幅広い場面で使われる便利なフレーズです。
You can just throw it all away.You can just throw it all away. 3 games in a row, you bottle it.
ボトルイットはイギリス英語の口語表現で失敗するやおじけづくという意味を持ちます。プレッシャーのかかる場面で結果を出せずに失敗したり、勇気を失って行動できなくなったりする状況で使われます。特にネガティブなニュアンスが強く、期待を裏切る場面や重要なチャンスを逃す状況を描写するのに適した表現です。
3 games in a row, you bottle it. 3 games in a row, you bottle it.
You know, we've got a lot of games in quick succession.
In quick succession は短い間隔で連続してや立て続けにを意味する英語表現で、主に出来事や行動が短時間で次々に起こる状況を表す際に使われ、スポーツやニュースの報道で頻繁に使用されます。この表現はフォーマルな響きがあり、特に出来事のスピード感を強調する場面に適しています。日常会話では、バックトゥーバックやワンアフターアナザーといった言い回しもよく使われます。
You know, we've got a lot of games in quick succession. You know, we've got a lot of games in quick succession. But why are we even being anywhere near as complacent as we were before?
コンプレーセントは自己満足して油断したや現状に甘んじたという意味を持つ形容詞で、特に成功や安定に満足しすぎて、努力や改善を怠る態度を指します。警告や批判の文脈で使われることが多く、危機感を失うことの危険性を指摘する際に適しています。自己満足が失敗につながる可能性を強調する場面で効果的な表現です。
But why are we even being anywhere near as complacent as we were before? But why are we even being anywhere near as complacent as we were before? I'm not gonna slate Hersler at all.
スレートは批判する、予定するという動詞の意味と、スレート、健在や候補者リストという名詞の意味を持つ多用途な単語で、厳しい批判を表す場面でよく使われることもあれば、計画やスケジュールを表すこともあり、文脈によって意味が変わる単語です。
I'm not gonna slate Hersler at all. I'm not gonna slate Hersler at all. You're at home, big chance to pick up some points and whatnot. And
ファトノットはその他もろもろ なんやかやを意味するカジュアルな表現で、例を挙げた後に関連する他のものを曖昧に指す際に使い、会話をリラックスしたトーンで進めるのに適しています。フォーマルな場面や文章では使われませんが、簡潔さを保ちながら幅広い意味を持たせる便利なフレーズです。
You're at home, big chance to pick up some points and whatnot, and you're at home, big chance to pick up some points and whatnot, and you give that a miss, but today again, that's so poor.
You give that a miss は直訳すると、それにミスを与えるとなりますが、つまり、それをミスとして捉えよう、ミスはしょうがないというニュアンスで、イギリス英語で今回はそれを避けるや仕方ないとして見過ごすという意味を持つ表現です。失敗や問題を許容しつつも不満を述べる場面でよく使われます。カジュアルな場面で日常的に使われるフレーズで、行動をスキップしたり軽い諦めを示したりするニュアンスがあります。特に、スポーツや友人との会話に自然に溶け込む便利な表現です。
You give that a miss, but today again, that's so poor. You give that a miss, but today again, that's so poor. And trying to see it out, like.
See out は物事を最後までやり遂げるや訪問者を見送るといった意味を持つ多用途な表現で、試合やプロジェクトを終える際やゲストを見送る場合にも使用されます。困難な状況を乗り越えるニュアンスを持つこともあり、柔軟に活用できる便利な表現です。
And trying to see it out, like, and trying to see it out, like.
They've literally taken us apart in the.
Take apart は分解する、詳細に分析する、徹底的に打ち負かすなど文脈によって様々な意味を持つ表現で、スポーツや競争での敗北を表すこともあります。このフレーズは分析や批判、競争の結果を強調する場面で便利に使われます。
They've literally taken us apart, and they've literally taken us apart.
I was actually complimenting our defense.
コンプライメントは褒める、称賛するという意味で誰かの良い行動や特徴を認め、肯定的な言葉を伝える際に使われます。外見や行動、性格に関するポジティブなコメントを表し、心からの称賛を伝えるときに適した表現です。
So I was actually complimenting our defense. I was actually complimenting our defense. I'm trying to skill around people.
スキルアラウンドは特にスポーツの文脈で使われ、スキルを使って相手をかわすことを意味します。ドリブルやフェイントで相手を突破しようとする場面を描写するのに適しており、カジュアルで試合中の解説や選手同士の会話でよく使われます。主にサッカーやバスケットボールなどで見られるテクニックを駆使した動きに焦点を当てる表現です。
Trying to skill around people of taking us over the line.
Take over the line は目標を達成する、成功に導くという意味の表現で、スポーツの文脈では勝利を確実にする場面で使われたり、ビジネスやプロジェクトでは成功のための最後の一押しを指します。特に努力の結果が実を結ぶ瞬間を強調する際に便利です。
Of taken us over the line. Of taken us over the line. It's a redemption game.
リダンプションは救済、償い、名誉回復などの意味を持つ単語で宗教的な贖罪から失敗や過去の過ちを乗り越える名誉回復まで幅広い文脈で使われます。スポーツや日常生活での失敗を償う行為を表現することが多く、金融では換金や償還という具体的な経済活動にも使われます。困難を乗り越える再生や成長を象徴する重要な概念です。
It's a redemption game. It's a redemption game.
いかがでしたか？ビッグシックスとの試合がすでにワンラウンド終わっているだけでなく、マンチェスターシティ、マンチェスターユナイテッド、トッテナムには勝利し、アーセナルに引き分け、さらにニューカッスルにも勝っており、上位を目指すにはこれ以上ない状況であったにもかかわらず、ボーンマスとフラムに負け、ウルブスとサウサンプトンとレスターに引き分けるという衝撃は、このチャンネルでは扱っていませんでしたが、ルークの相棒であるトニーが言っていた通り、まさにボトムクラブシンドロームと言わざるを得ないほど、下位のチームにポイントを落としすぎています。最後の最後にイゴールを投入して5バックに変更したのは、明らかに慣れていない感じ、ふわふわした感じがあり、中盤の人数が減ったデメリットも感じるような展開でしたが、三笘を下げるべきではなかったというのは結果論だとは思いますし、今回の結果を教訓にして、5バックもトレーニングで十分に準備をし、最後の1点を取られないようにすることを改善していければ、 さらに強いブライトンがこの先に見れるのではないかと。個人的にはとてもポジティブに期待しております。この試合では三笘がシャドウに位置にいることが多く、ボールが三笘に入らなかったのが、個人的な一番の残念なポイントでしたが、それも戦術的にやっていたのだろうと思いますし、三笘がシャドウのあたりにいることもトレーニングしていくようであれば、得点やアシストのチャンスも増える可能性はあると思いますので、今後はそういう楽しみもあるだろうとも期待しています。まだ今シーズンの半分も終わってませんので、まだまだチャンピオンズリーグ圏内を争うところを、まだまだ楽しみたいと思います。本日もご視聴いただきありがとうございました。またすぐにお会いしましょう。